everybody, this is Nick with Team Island MTG, and this is my standard deck tech for Abzan aggro. So first we're going to get right into the creatures. Warden of the First Street, very beautiful 1-drop. Most people know this by now, did come out in favor of Forged. Obviously by turn 2 he could become a 3-3 hitting them. He's a really big target for ultimate prices and stuff by turn 2, but that would be their turn 2. So if you have to play, you have a very good chance to hit them with 3-3 that they usually cannot block. So this is a very good card. All my creatures in here are rares or mythics, so it's kind of on the pricier end. I have actually 4 Hangerback Walkers. The other 2 are actually my sacrifice deck for aristocrats, but these are here for this. I like this card a lot, and it's kind of harder to kill because ultimate price is a really big kill spell right now, and we're actually running those in this deck. But this card's and once they do kill it, you get extra creatures, and this will help you block flying in case you don't have any flying out, which is there's only 1 flying creature in this deck, so that helps. Next we have Den Protector. I only have 1. I plan on getting more, or I plan on getting a different creature, which I'll talk about at the very end. But I only have 1 of this right now, and he can bring back, say, a Siege Rhino or an Anafenza with this deck. Very good card. This may have Anafenza. I only have 1 of these as well, but I do plan on getting more. Probably going to switch out some of the spells for this one. This one, Anafenza, is obviously a really good card, probably the best card in this deck. Whenever you attack, it's a 3-mana 4/4. It's more than a bear, and basically, whenever you, like, say you play this against a sacrifice deck, bam, all their triggers do not happen because you have her out, and they would be exiled and not die. Very good card right here. Next is going to be our flyer, Drana. I have 2 of these. I have another one in my other deck. I probably put this in here before a game. This right here is basically Anafenza, but with flying, and it's all your creatures. But it is a target for ultimate price, but how many ultimate prices can they have in a deck? Let's be real. Next we have one of the better cards in here, Siege Rhino. Gotta have run all 4 of these. And it's basically a 6-point life swing. It's a very beautiful card. Every Abzan card deck should have this card, let's be real. Next is Tassiger, to get back some creatures from the graveyard, or even spells. Some of the spells are really good in this deck, and sometimes you can leave it to where they have to pick between the Anafenza or a Gideon. Very good card, 4 or 5 for 6, but it does have Delve, so sometimes even by turn 4, turn 3, you'll be able to play this card. Very nice. Going to the spells, we have 2 Gideons, the very beautiful card. You can bring him out and -4 him off the bat, giving +1/+1 to all your creatures and swinging. The Knight ally I don't really use a lot, but it can be a really good option, and the +1 is just a big swing. I mean, there's no bad option you can do with this card. Next we have Palace Siege. I usually would use dragons for this, but Khans is also a really good idea. This depends on how much mana you have. The other siege in this deck is Citadel Siege. At the beginning of combat on your turn, 2 +1/+1 is usually what I'll do. But if they have way more creatures or flyers, I'll do dragons, which will just tap their dragons at the beginning of the combat. I have 1 Dramoka, I have another one in another deck, so I'll run that as well. Prevent all damage, target instant, which is usually the thing I use. Or maybe you say they silk wrap a card, I'll make them sacrifice their silk wrap. Or you can even put +1/+1 and fight a target creature, which will help out a lot. It comes in handy a lot. Abzan Ascendancy, I only run 1 because having multiple is just really pointless. +1/+1 works out a lot, but whenever a non-token creature you control dies, but it'll put 1/1 white spirit token with flying. It helps out against the flyers. Flyers are really this deck's biggest weakness. Obviously duress. I would have more, but duress is just it only works against some decks like Jeskai or Dark Jeskai. Those that are control right now. We have 2 Abzan Charms in case you don't have enough cards, or you want to just exile a card or distribute 2 +1/+1s. That and working out with Dramoka's command can work out very well. 3 Silk Wraps, which is one of the best cards in the place right now. Almost every deck has white in it is running this. Exile cards turn 2. It's a very good card. 3 Murderous Cuts. Murderous Cuts is very simple. Delves, you can get away the cards, you can bring some stuff back with Tassiger. It's a good card, obviously. You can kill Ulamog, stuff like that. Ruinous Path. That's just basically the hero's downfall of the standard right now. Not as good, but it does have Awaken in case you have extra mana. This is the only card in your hand. And then we have 3 ultimate prices. It works very well against some decks. Some decks not so much. Say a landfall deck or decks like that this can work out against. But like Jeskai and stuff, sometimes this doesn't really come in handy. It does kill Jace though, and Jace is a big card right now. So now that's all the spells. We will go on to the lands. The only pain lands or just any of these kind of lands, we only need 2 of these with a foothills to find green, or this to find white or green. I usually do these to these help out in case you don't have enough mana in your hand, or you don't have the mana that you need. These will help out and get you to that one of the 3 colors. Shambling Vents, I have 2 of these. They're a creature with lifelink. Why not play them? It's like having an extra creature and a land of the same card. 2 Scoured Barrens, just the life helps. 3 Sandstep Citadels. That right there is all 3 of the mana. It's very nice to have in your very first turn. Blossoming Sands, just the life. And the life will go on with Jungle Hollow as well. We run 4 forests, 2 plains, and 4 swamps. That's Abzan Aggro. Thank you for tuning in. This is Team Island MTG with Abzan Aggro. You guys have a good day.